Okay, everybody, how's it going? It's your boy Member here, and I'm just here to just give a little, not even an update, just make a quick video about a certain game series that's actually very important to me, very very important to me as a gamer, and honestly helped change my perspective on life. Uh, when it came to a game series like this. And what game series is that? The World Ends With You. It was originally a Nintendo DS game that got ported to, that got remade slash I guess like ported to the iOS, and then it got, like the iOS version came out, and then the iOS version kind of got ported to the Switch with a few more changes in the for the final remix version of the game, which is actually now free on Nintendo Switch for 7 days, 6-7 days, I believe. You can play it right now if you have Nintendo Switch Online. It's free for everybody, but you need to have Nintendo Switch Online, which is like $4 a month. So if you're paying the $4 a month or the $20 a year or the $50 a year, which I don't advise you to pay for, why would you pay $50 a year? Anyways, but it's free. It's literally right here. Right here. And just so you know, I have not owned the final remix version of the game before downloading the trial on Switch. And I never played the iOS version of the game either. I've only played the Nintendo DS version. That's the original version of the game. I played it last night, the same day that it got released, same day that the game trial got released. And by the way, even though it's a game trial, what Nintendo does is that they give you the whole game available to download, but you only have a set amount of days in order to play the game or complete the game or whatever you want to do, mess around with it. But the full game is available to you, but you can only play for a certain amount of time. I played it last night. I played through the first third of the game. The game's pretty short. If you're just trying to get through the story, the game's pretty short, honestly, for an RPG. But there's a lot of, what's the word I'm looking for? The combat's really creative. There's a lot of, I feel as though there's a lot of depth in the game when it comes to messing around and mixing your pin sets together and whatnot. It's very fun. It's an action RPG. It's not a turn-based RPG for those people that for some reason can't stomach turn-based RPGs for whatever, I don't know, because you have the attention span of a peanut or something like that. But so anyways, just play the game. It's fun. Like I said, I've only played the DS version up until yesterday. Yesterday, as in November 10th. The game's fun. I was enjoying playing the game. I played it first. I started off with touchscreen controls, and then I went and played it in single Joy-Con mode. And I know like the main gripe with the final remix version of the game was that the Joy-Con controls suck and whatnot. I was still having fun playing the game. I got used to it. I don't think it's that bad. And now, everyone could say, oh, you're just saying that because you love the series and you're biased and you'll play the game anyway. Honestly, I didn't like it at first, but that was like the first 2 minutes of messing around with Joy-Con controls. And then I kind of just sat down and tried to and just messed around with it, played it for like 6 hours to figure out how it works. And I said, you know what, this actually doesn't feel that bad. Like, I'm barely, like, I have my Joy-Con right here, and I'm barely moving around. I'm like, all I'm doing is just pressing the A button to actually activate like a sort of motion command, and then I do the motion. So if I want to swipe, like, I'll press A, I'll press A and release it quickly while I'm swiping left to right on the screen. And if I just have to tap an empty space to activate a pin, I just press A to tap an empty space. It's honestly pretty laid back. I'm just sitting here in my chair, barely moving my wrists like back and forth, up and down to do commands. And once you get used to it, it's really not that bad. But a lot of people didn't like it. me and like one of my friends said that it, once we got used to it, it wasn't really that bad, and I still had fun playing the game. I still enjoyed it, even though the control schemes were in combat were very different. Touchscreen controls are more similar to the DS version, but like I said, this is pretty much like the iOS port of the game. So they took out that top screen combat that they had in the DS version, where you can actually control two characters at once, which you technically do, but your partners are tied to a pin now. So you get and to activate that pin, you pretty much just tap an enemy, and they'll attack for you. But yeah, like I said, I'm 1/3 done with the game already, and I only played it for about 5 or 6 hours yesterday, because the game's short in terms of story. I'm just gonna I'm not gonna show off too much, because for people that have never played the World Ends with You before, I want you to experience it for yourself. And also, Neo the World Ends with You is actually on sale for $42 right now on the Switch and PlayStation Network. This is like the third time the game Neo World Ends with You has went on sale since it released back in July. So you should be playing again. They really want you to play this game for whatever reason. I'm assuming that there's gonna be a third game, and I beat Neo, by the way. I beat Neo the World Ends with You, but that's gonna be a different video talking about my experience, because this is literally my favorite RPG series of all time, especially after playing Neo the World Ends with You. Oh my god! But like, it's the controller really not that bad. Outside of battle, I can't battle right now because of story reasons, but I forgot what part of the game I was at. Yeah, but I actually can't battle at the moment. But I'm already a third of the way done. I'm on the next week of the game. I'm a third of the way done for people that played the game before. But honestly, the Joy-Con controls really aren't that bad. But yeah, I would advise you, if you want to try the game out, if you've been thinking about playing the game because Neo's out and you want to catch up with the story and everything, but you don't want to watch a video to just hold your hand through the story, I would advise you to play the game. You honestly, you can finish this game in like 10 or 15 hours if you know how to play the game. If you know how to play the game, right? But yeah, this game is mad fun. It's very fun, even with the Joy-Con controls and the touchscreen controls. Compared to the DS version of the game, it's still very fun. I thought so. The motion control on the Joy-Con, you have to get used to it. You just have to get used to it a little bit. Just play around for like an hour, but or like half an hour. It's really like, if you just sit down and take a few minutes to understand how the controls work, it's not that bad. I'm not saying it's the greatest thing ever. I'm not saying these controls are godlike. No. I'm not saying that. But the way people were complaining about the control scheme in the game made it seem like it was completely unplayable. It's not. It's very playable. It's not the best. It's very playable. Anyways, I don't want to ramble on or anything. I kind of just want this to be a short video about the game and just pretty much telling you guys to play the game and also play Neo. Play Neo as well. Like I said, I'll make it a whole different video on that very soon. You will see that very soon. Anyways, I'm not gonna ramble on or anything like that. I'm not gonna talk you guys ears off. If you want to know where I've been playing Neo the World Ends with You. But I just finished the game. So, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed it. Please play The World Ends with You. Please play Neo the World Ends with You. Those games are actually godlike. The story is godlike. But that's all. That's all that's gonna be for me. Just play the damn game. Let's play the games. Alright. I'm gonna sign off here, so I'll catch you guys later. Peace.